Hello, Tony at Elite Roofing and Construction. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste your time, Tony. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm actually going to try to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do want to hear more information or if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and we can set up a quick 5-10 minute phone call and I can answer those for you. If not, no big deal. I've got a bunch of free tips and strategies in here. You guys could take them and apply them right to your site. All right, so the 3 topics we'll cover today are content, citations, and backlinks. So we'll start with content. And really, Google's looking for about 1,500 words of content on your homepage. And I know that's a lot. The reason that they do want so much is that the more that they have, the more information they know that you're putting out there. So essentially you're providing a educational service and people are going to want to access that and read it. So they're going to rank you higher so that you can find more people and in turn you're going to help them bring people into Google even more. Now, thing you could do, because you guys do have a good chunk of content in here, you probably have under maybe 600-700 words of content. Excuse me. And but really, you'd still want to probably about double what you have, if not a little more than that even. Throughout this video, I'm also going to show you Turnkey Roofing, because if we want to get ahead in the rankings and start climbing those, who better to look at than the person who's one of the top companies right now by online business, that is, and that's Turnkey Roofing. So we're going to just go ahead and look at their site. We can tell they don't have 1,500. They don't even have probably not even 1,000 on here, probably 400 or 500 words of content. And they also don't have a blog, which would also help them out because blogs offer a lot of information and tips. People love them. Google loves them. They'll actually rank those pretty high as well. So basically, if we were to get ahead of Turnkey in all 3 of the topics that we talk about today, you would be able to overcome them in the rankings. So the first thing is content, and we can see right there that it wouldn't be too difficult to get ahead of them with that one. But the other important reason to have a lot of content is the more you have, the more keywords you can put into that content. So I've put in roofing, Anderson, South Carolina right here. This is what 100 people search every single month. They put this into Google looking for services in your area. So the first thing they would normally see would be ads, but none are showing up in the area. So we're actually going to see the map section first, or the map pack, also called GMB or Google My Business. We can see 3 companies show up on this preview window here, and that's because this is the top 3. The way to get there is to bring us to our second topic, which is citations. And the way to get citations is to get your business name, address, and phone number, those 3 things, listed into directory sites. These are sites like Home Advisor, Yelp, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There's a ton of them. After that, we're going to get to our organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up on every single page for Google, as long as there's enough results to fill those, of course. And that's true with any search you do. So we put in roofing, Anderson, South Carolina. So number 1 goes to Better Business Bureau for this keyword. That's a directory. Number 2 goes to Turnkey, which is the company we're talking about over there. And then Family Roofing, Anderson, South Carolina is number 3. Remember that there's 10 results per page, and how we did that ranking just then, because that's what we're going to talk about again in a minute here. All right, so I've taken your website, eliteroofingupstate.com. I put it into a program I use called Eris. This just allows me to kind of see how your site's performing. I can see right away you don't have any headers up here. If you did, they would be above your address, and it would look just like this. We can see that Turnkey has some. Now, this is going to bring us to the numbers. We'll talk about our third topic, which is backlinks and referring domains. So we can see that right now you have 9 referring domains with 28 backlinks on those 9 domains. These referring domains are just websites that you have links on. Their backlinks are the actual links. So you've got the 28 links on the 9 sites. These sites all point back to you, because when someone clicks a backlink, it's going to bring them to your page, eliteroofingupstate.com. So to have these sites point back at you, it's them vouching for you. It's going to raise your trust value with Google, and that's what this UR number is with a 7 right now. The higher this goes, the higher you're going to rank, and the more keywords you're going to show up for in searches. Right now, you're showing up for about 27 keywords, and that's bringing you 1 visitor per month. And if we just hop over to Turnkey, we can see that they've got 103 referring domains or websites that are pointing back at them, and they've got almost 900 links on those 103 sites. When people click those, it's going to redirect them to Turnkey. So having that many sites point at them, they've got a trust of a 32 with Google, and that's allowing them to be found for about 192 keywords in searches, and they're bringing in about 54 visitors per month to their site. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to go and we're going to look at your keywords first. I'll show you those quickly, and then we'll go over to Turnkey and see what they've got. First thing we see is Elite Roofing, which is your name. I know there's multiple roofing companies named Elite in multiple locations. That's why the volume is so huge on this, because it's a bit of a national term, meaning it's all over the U.S. So because of that, it's 3,900. Your rank for this one is 32. So we know the top 10 show up on the first page. 32 is going to put you on the top of page 4. And because of that, you're actually going to get 0.4 of one visitor of the 3,900. So it's a pretty small percentage. We've actually found that in order to bring in visitors, you really have to be in the top 10 on that first page. 80 to 85% of people who do Google searches will not go to page 2. And if we look at this one, actually, let's look at this one. This is a good one. Roofing, Anderson, South Carolina. This is what we used. 100 people search it, just like I told you earlier. You guys are number 23, so the top of page 3 there. And so you're getting 0.16 of a visitor. And so definitely not probably the result you wanted. So I would guess your visitor right now is coming from Elite Roofing, this keyword here. Because everything else is ranked further down as we go down. You can see this 0.00 of 1. Not as likely. This one's almost 0.5. So let's hop over to Turnkey and see what they're doing. I'll get to show you kind of some other ones. So Turnkey Roofing, that's just their name. Means people know who they are. 70 people search them by name. They're number 2 for that, so they're going to get 10 visitors of the 70 to their website. So they're getting 10 there. I'm going to skip these because they're all their names. So let's go down to Roofing, Anderson, South Carolina. 100 people search it. They're number 7, so they're going to get 6 visitors of the 100. If you were number 1, typically you'd get between 20 and 37%. And it goes down as you kind of go down the ranking there. But you can see all these numbers start to add up here. If they moved up a few spots on these and gotten the top 5 for all of them, this number would probably just about double from what it currently is. All right, so typically about 100 visitors coming to your site, which can be accomplished with between probably 5 and 7 keywords, and getting those ranked in the top 5. That would be about 100 visitors to your site. That usually comes out to about 20 to 30 phone calls. 20 to 30 phone calls, even if it was 20, let's call it. I mean, depending what your closing ratios are, every company is obviously different. You know, that should be between at least 2 to 4 jobs on the conservative side per month. Now that you guys have seen all the information, really there's 3 things you can do with it. If you guys, aren't looking to grow, you're happy with where you're at, obviously you don't have to do anything with it. If you guys are looking to grow, maybe you have someone that does this stuff for you with their website, or you do it in-house, you could show whoever does it the video, give them some tips in it. Number 3, if you don't have anyone that you work with, you can definitely reach out. We can set up a quick 5-10 minute phone call. I can get some more information. If you guys want to get more information from me, I can also answer any questions for you about what I talked about today. I will give you guys a call in a day or 2 anyway, just to check up and see what you thought of the video for some follow-up and see if it was helpful for you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have a great day.